This is literally take number 32 before I've had to resort to opening up Notepad and writing out my script. And even then, I've had 7 or 8 attempts at reading the script and I still get it. I still muck up. So here we go. G'day nerds, Luke here. Thank you for watching. Just quickly, before I get started with the title of this video, most of all of this video is going to be talking point. I don't and will never review and read a prepaid script to try and generate revenue for myself or the company sending me something to review. If I don't personally use a product myself, I'm not going to and have no business trying to sell it, and I am brutally honest when I review things, so companies will probably never sell me anything, give me something to, send me something to review anyways. Whew. So, where do we go from there? Let me see if I got it in there. The InWin SR360 liquid cooler. This is an awesome piece of kit. Being brutally honest, I am generally not a fan of all-in-one coolers. If I had $500 or $600 Australian dollars to outlay to build myself a custom water loop, I would have. This cost me $170 and it performs remarkably well for the money. Like, I'll probably never need another custom loop again because this thing is so impressive. It's crazy. Like, there's no paid script here. There's no wheelbarrows of cash being delivered by InWin as we speak. There's nothing like that. I'm not really going to talk about product specifications because you can literally just type in Google InWin SR360PRO and you can see all these specifications that are on the back of the box here. What I will talk about is the positives and negatives of this cooler. The packaging was top notch. It all came in here. You know, this here, that's the kits for the different sockets. That's the Intel backplate, and then that's all like the Intel mounting kits and screws. So the attention to detail in the packaging was great. Nothing was missing. It was all in there. Nothing was broken. So that was all really good. The socket compatibility is ridiculous. Like it even goes back to like the 1150, even the 1366. Like it was 1366. I think that was X58. Oh no, maybe X58 was even before that. Whatever. It goes back a long way. The Amd Socket Compatibility, it's there. It's just awesome. Let me show you guys its performance. Let me just minimize my script here and show you in terms of performance. So it's idling. This is like with no games or anything running. It's idling about 28 to 31 degrees Celsius with my room temperature. I don't know what my room temperature is, but the outside is 15 degrees Celsius. So that you can usually, depending on summer, winter, or whatever season, you can usually double like whatever the outside temperature is how hot the CPU will be running. I guess depending on the cooler that you're using too. That's actually probably not a true statement. I should probably let me retract that statement. So why did I? If I'm not a fan of all-in-one coolers, why did I get this one? Well, like I said, I didn't have the money to outlay. I would prefer a custom water loop, but I didn't have the money to outlay. I was using that little AMD cooler there. Honestly, that little cooler, remarkable performance for its size and the fact that it came with the CPU. Remarkable performance. Noisy. Like let me show you guys here. Like this is noisy as well. It's noisy as well, but it doesn't come advertised as a silent CPU cooler. So there's no false advertisement here. It's not like they're advertise it as the InWin SR36 Silent Pro cooler. It's just, I like red. So performance-wise, really good. The packaging, really good. Negatives, it's noisy, and like I haven't done any cable management yet because there's just so much cabling there, and I just wanted to get it installed and use it. But the installation really wasn't great. Like it was very complicated. It was very hard to figure out. You know, I had to move some things in the case to get it installed. And just the installation process was not great. However, the payoff for once you do get it installed was great. You will need, obviously, like you can see there, I'm running a full tower ATX, the Corsair 780T, so a full ATX case. So you need a big case. It's probably not going to fit in even like a small mid tower. Maybe some mid towers it might fit in, but you're definitely going to have to, check measurement specifications and all that. Really impressed with the performance. I forgot to show you guys too. Another cool thing was this. That little contraption there is the LED controller. You press that button there and it changes the lights. I'm not going to press it because I'm happy with red, but that's what it does. So that's pretty neat too. There's no downloadable software. You can just do it manually, with that. What else am I missing? So let me go through these. I was using that because, as you can see there, this is just literally riddled with dust. Well, why didn't you get a brush or some sort of dust cleaning kit to clean it? Well, that's actually a very interesting statement, because at my old apartment, I did have a $40 eBay PC repair tooling kit and cleaning kit that cost me $40 off eBay, but I also used to live and was surrounded by meth heads, and it got stolen, so I wasn't able to use that. So I just installed this and used this for the past 3 months. This thing is, the performance is remarkable for the size of it. It honestly performs as good as that. The only difference between these two coolers is the noise. That's advertised as the Johnsbro silent CPU cooler, and it does exactly that. It's silent and barely makes any noise, any audible noise at all. And it performs. They both perform relatively the same. You would think that the Johnsbro, being a little bit bigger, would perform better, but it didn't. I honestly actually got a 3.9 gigahertz out of that, and I only got a 3.8 gigahertz out of that overclock on my 1600X CPU. And then there's that there, which is the cryo rig. Obviously that's a lot larger than the other two, but it was a good cooler. Obviously a lot more expensive than those two, but it didn't really perform that well. Like, it was $89.95, and those, like this one here, was the Johnsbro was $49.95, and the AMD, well, that came with the 1600X, so I don't know like how much that was, but for an $89.95 cooler, like, I think Noctua would probably offer something around the same price that would just absolutely smoke that. So that's probably going to do it for this video, guys. The SR360PRO from InWin, really good product. I personally use it, so I highly recommend it. Positives, performance, features, packaging, and performance, packaging, and features. Negatives, installation process really complicated, and it's noisy. That's pretty much it. So out of 10, I would probably give it an 8 out of 10, and strongly recommend it. Other than that, I've got I don't think I've got anything else. Yeah, I'm done. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.